So sorry, I accidentally whacked the camera and it fell down, so I had to restart. But yeah, our first card is happy, happy. So again, this beautiful, this rebirth energy, this new life, your power to connect to your dreams, to the universe, and bring them, manifest them into your world. Having that power to create, to birth. I just feel such beautiful energy with that card. I'm gonna pull one more from this oracle deck. Then we'll pull some tarot cards for the energy of August for the collective. TikTok. Okay. I actually want one more. One. There we go. Oh, two popped up. Go the distance and mending. Okay. Oh, so I feel like there's a lot of healing going on. There's a lot of healing within relationships and the relationship you have with yourself, with your inner child. And this feels like, with the TikTok card, it feels like it's a lot of inner work and healing on yourself and your life and your expectations as well, and even just the concept of time, this kind of concept of what should I be doing by a certain point in my life, by a certain age, and children as well. I feel like a lot of you might be at the age where you're approaching that age where it's kind of now or never with having children. And I feel like, as difficult as it is, you're kind of being guided to release that pressure you're putting on yourself, because you can't force anything. The harder you try to hold on to it, to control, to force something, whether you feel the time is running out or not, you cannot change. You cannot change that. You cannot force that. And if you do, maybe it's not going to be the way that you hoped. But releasing that pressure, releasing the pressures of time, releasing the pressure of what you should be doing by a certain point, and focusing instead on your healing, I feel like that is what is going to, that's what's actually going to help you in terms of what you want, in terms of manifesting your dreams, in terms of birthing your new life. And yes, I do really truly feel pregnancy for some, and for others it's just a whole new way of life, a whole new existence, a whole new you. And it does start, there's so much healing. I feel like you have been, I feel like you've been doing the inner work, you've been doing the outer work. And some of it I feel like you've been hoping that other people in your life that have perhaps hurt you or have been the cause of a lot of trauma and pain, and especially if this stems from childhood or family, I feel like you've been hoping that they would change, or they would help you in your healing, perhaps by accepting or taking responsibility. And I feel like in some cases, yes, that's happening. But in other cases, I feel like it's not. And I feel like it's up to you to choose you and to heal your inner child and have support, have guidance, to take the steps, to start putting yourself back together, to start finding yourself and the magic within you. I feel like that's what this month is about, is miracles and healing and releasing and just letting go of all the pressure so you can break free and just be you, enjoy the magic in you, enjoy the magic in life. And with Go the Distance, I love this. I feel like you've been almost running a marathon. I feel like, and in this marathon you've been losing part of yourself. It's been so hard. It's been like, the more you run, it's been getting longer and longer and more challenging and more emotional, and almost felt never ending. And it's just, I feel like you've just been on this long, tiring, exhausting journey of healing and finding your happiness almost. And I feel like you're there. I feel like that's the finish line. You're done it. You've done it, or you're so close to doing it. Whatever it is you set your heart to, set your mind to, it's like the hardest part is behind you. And the hardest part was also the one where you found your power, you found your strength. That's what challenged you to kind of go all in or quit, to go hard or go home almost. It's like that was your point. Like, am I going to persevere? Am I going to keep going and have faith and just trust wherever I'm being guided to go is going to take me where I need to be? And you did, you kept going, and even in your hardest parts, you just continued taking the steps forward that you felt guided to. And I feel like now you're there this month. You're there. This is your finishing line. You've done the hardest part. You finished the marathon, and now it's like you're going to be ready to start reaping the rewards of your hard work, of all the healing, of all the releasing and letting go of the expectations and the pressures and the conditioning of the world. I feel like this month is really going to be beautiful. I want to take this deck. Let's get some more guidance on these cards. Oh. This month of August. Oh, take those ones. Three of Swords. Yep, I could feel that. The heartbreak, the mending. I feel like that's exactly what you've been doing. You've been betrayed, whether it's in a relationship. I feel relationships again. It's definitely your family or a partner, or even friends, somebody close or people close to you, those closest to you that have hurt you so much. And it's like they're still in your life or they're still lurking. So that's why I'm really feeling family or people that are part of your social circle, and I feel like those wounds really, they've been with you for a long time. Those scars, those wounds, it's like you've been going through your life with those knives still within you. You've just been holding them. You didn't have time to rest and recover and heal, or maybe you didn't know you had to. Maybe you just thought it was normal, whatever these people or this person did to you. But I feel like now with this, it's like she's removing the sword and her wings are coming out. And I feel like that's you. You're finding your wings to fly again. You're starting to take out the swords from your heart and starting to heal them, starting to mend these wounds so you can really, truly just get ready to fly again, get ready to soar, get ready to release all the heaviness that's been keeping you down. And with the Hierophant here as well, I feel like your wounds, everything you've gone through in your life, all the trauma, all the pain that you've gone through and that you're working on healing, that is what is making you a healer for others. It's those wounds and those scars and that pain that you're learning to heal and work through, and that has never stopped you from pursuing your dreams and your goals and finding the magic, reclaiming. I feel like you're reclaiming the magic within you, reclaiming your connection to the universe and your power to birth any type of life you want. I feel like that's also I feel like there's a lot of healers that are watching this. You're a teacher, a master, something, maybe that's your new vocation. If you're looking to change your life, I feel like this is your calling, to guide others, to help others. From your kind of death, you rebirth into this master, this teacher, this kind of conscious and enlightened and awakened person who's taking your wounds. I'm getting Chiron, so is it Chiron or Chiron? I don't know. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, but like the god, the half horse, half, is he half? I really don't know. I can't. But I read it in what's the book? The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. Oh my god, that's such an incredible book. But yeah, he's quite prominent in the book. But he's the god, one of the gods of healing, and he kind of took his wounds and took his pain, and he became a healer to others to show them how to heal their wounds. And that's what I'm feeling with this card. Change. I feel like you're ready for change. I feel like you're ready to change up your life, your career, your path, and you're finding it through your pain. You found your path, you found your magic, but through healing your pain, not just through experiencing it, but learning how to heal it. I love this. These are such powerful cards. The Hierophant, the Judgment. I feel again enlightenment. I feel like awakening, the spiritual awakening, physical awakening, emotional. I just feel like with the Go the Distance as well, it's like you've been climbing these mountains, you've been searching, but actually it's like everything you've been searching for outside of you, it was within you. It's your connection to God, to the universe, to yourself, to the higher powers, to everything and anything. I feel like you found your way back to yourself. You found your way through this journey to yourself, to your own spirituality, to your magic, to your power. And with this card as well, again, I feel like a new beginning. It's like past karma, everything, this whole journey, this challenging, difficult journey you've been through of coming back to yourself, coming back home to who you are, and releasing all the conditioning and all the noise around you, to connect to the truth, to connect to the higher truth and to your truth. And now it's like that opportunity is here. Are you going to follow your truth, or are you going to start repeating old cycles? Are you going to be fearful and revert to old ways? I don't feel like you are. I feel like you're ready. I feel like if you've been waiting for a sign to start a new path in your life, this is it. The Magician, bloody hell. Wow. Alchemy. You are the alchemist. Number one, the beginning. It's here. I can't believe what powerful cards we've got. You have found your power. You found your own magic. It's like here, it's almost like this is Cinderella and the fairy godmother. It's like you have the power. I love this, the moon and the sun, everything. Just, you found your balance. You've been through this tumultuous journey. It's been painful. It's been difficult. You've lost part of yourself through it, but you found your strength, your fierce, your fire, your courage. And with Leo season as well, it is a season of courage and fire and strength, and finding that within you. And with the Magician, it's like you found your power to create any life you want now. You have that power within your hands. God, the universe, has given you the tools. It's up to you to do something about it. This isn't something that is just going to happen to you. This is something you have the power to create from within you. And I feel like these beautiful opportunities for like rebirth, a new way forward, the magic within you. You have the tools. You have the tools within you to, Six of Swords, to take the steps. Now it's time to start bringing your magic, your inner magic, what you know, your intuition, what your consciousness is telling you and leading you to. Bring it into the physical world. Start taking those steps. Start taking the action steps that you're feeling guided to. You don't need to know how it's all going to work out. You don't need to know every single step. You don't need every piece of the puzzle. You just need to take it step by step. Another Pentacles card. I love this. With another Pentacles card, that's exactly, with the Six of Pentacles, it's like you have the resources now. You've been given the tools, same as the Magician, so start taking the daily steps. It's not about big, grand gestures or grand changes. This isn't like instant gratification. This isn't short fixes. You're taking small, practical steps, but that are grounded in your truth, that are grounded in your purpose now, a higher purpose, your truth. And that's so you can have that stable, honest, true, secure beginning, that life that you want. And that comes from small steps, from dedication, from consistency. And with the Knave of Pentacles here as well, again, it's so beautiful. It's like you're starting again, but you're not starting from scratch. You're starting with, it's like the best of you. It's like you're letting go of all the pain and the heartache and the trauma. That's something you're going to work through. Don't worry. That's, if you feel like, oh my God, I need to heal before I can, heal completely before I can begin my new life, that's not at all what the case is. Working on your healing is what's important. Working on mending those wounds, that's a lifelong practice. That's something that, it's something that requires daily commitment, daily steps, but you can already see and feel the changes within you. And now You've been committing to yourself and to your healing enough that you're ready for that next phase of your life in the physical. And that's what you're starting with. It's not starting from scratch with absolutely nothing. It's like you're taking the skills, the wisdom, the knowledge, the practicality that you already have, and the love, all the love you have within you. And that, I feel like, it's like you're this flower that's so ready to bloom and blossom. And I feel like if you've been feeling quite lonely and in quite a dark place, keep doing your practices, keep committing to your faith, to your vision of your happy, your dream life. Use the tools, and I feel like this dark space is going to attract your soul tribe. It's going to attract others that are so, they appreciate your beauty, they appreciate your qualities without the superficial noise of the world or whatever it is. They don't need the bling. They just feel like you. They feel you and your power and your soul. And I feel like that's going to come into your life now. I feel loneliness. I feel like this has been a very lonely, dark, stressful, draining, sad time. But you're attracting your soul tribe. It's coming. I really feel that. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards, tarot cards. The Tower. Bloody hell, could we get more powerful cards than this? Honestly, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. So the Magician, the Judgment, the Hierophant, the Tower. It's like, I'm almost surprised. I feel like if I could just keep pulling, I'm gonna get every single major arcana, because I feel like that's what you like. The major arcana cards, they represent the fool's journey. So it's like from 0 to the end, I guess. I can't remember how many numbers there are. I think it's 12. But not 12, more like 21 or 22. But yeah, I feel like it's just this year. I feel like this year you've gone, or in the last this year, but also the last 10 years. That's what I feel like. It's like what you've been through in the last 10 years, it's almost like an accelerated redoing in the last 6 months, the whole of 2023. It's like you've been going through everything, but very rapidly almost. And it's like, I don't know, like a test, like a challenge. Like, it's almost like you did the long term of going through small, like these lessons in life, and 10 years worth of experiences of growth, of development. And now it's almost like you're ready for that next 10 years, that next new big phase of your life to begin. But before that, it's like the test period. So it's like, yeah, when you're at university almost, and you study for, a whole year, but then you do a week's worth of tests to see, am I ready to move into that next phase? And that's what I feel like you've almost been on, is like the fool's journey from beginning to end. And Tower moments, I feel like you've had crazy, I picked that up in the beginning anyway, I think everyone has. We've had Tower moment after Tower moment, and it has been painful. Like, your whole life might have been crashing down, and just nothing seems to be working out, and everything's going wrong. But it's completely been divine intervention. It's been, every rejection is God's redirection. And it's just, there's a plan. I love this. There's a plan behind it all. You might not see it yet. You might not have all the answers, all the pieces of the puzzle, but it is divine intervention. And it was breaking you free. With this Tower, it's like you were stuck. You were closed in, and there was just no way out. I felt like you just felt stuck, and your life was almost suffocating you and just very dark, and you just got used to that type of existence. I feel like you just got used to being this way, but within you, you was hoping for more and you wanted more, but there were just things in your life that you just couldn't see how were they going to change. And I feel like divine intervention, it feels scary when something changes. If you suddenly lose your job, or you don't get that promotion, or a house, contract falls through, or something, whatever it is that is going wrong in your life, arguments, breakups, it feels, of course it is, there's pain associated with that you have to process and heal. But in the bigger picture, it's like divine intervention. It happened for a reason, to help push you forward, to help break you free of either a toxic cycle or patterns, or just a life that just wasn't true to you or fulfilling. And it needed to happen, as painful. And honestly, I'm not just saying that I've been through it. Oh God, I can't even explain how, like, the days that I haven't been crying have been far and few between. Let's just say that. But releasing, very healing. And yesterday it was crazy. I just kept getting so overwhelmed and just crying. But this time it was like tears of joy and gratitude. And I was like, oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. And I really didn't see that coming, due to all the tower moments I've been through. And it's almost like yesterday for me was that big turning point. So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't have all the answers. I'm literally taking it step by step. I have no idea what's gonna happen at the end of this month, let alone, in a few months. But yeah, I love this responsibility. I feel like this is a really, really important message. It is nobody's responsibility to change your life except yours. And I feel like God, the universe, it seems it has been painful. You've been through really, really stressful, painful, life-changing times, going through a major shift in life, big transitions, and of course it's very heavy. But no one's going to come and save you. It's like, almost like, especially if you're single, I feel like you were in this tower almost waiting, like, to be rescued and saved by somebody, your Prince Charming, to come along, and you're going to fall in love and it's going to change your life, and they're going to rescue you from a life that you hate or you don't really particularly enjoy or you're not connected to. But actually your Prince Charming hasn't come, and the universe has stepped in and broken you free from here, so you can take responsibility for the changes you want to make in your life. And again, if you're single, that is how you will attract an equal partner, not by being codependent or expecting somebody to come along and save you. That would just lead to kind of more challenges and even more issues, and feeling trapped again, or an unhealthy kind of relationship. It's your responsibility. You've got the tools now, you've got the opportunities. Don't waste them. Take them in your hands and make the magic happen. And the universe is there supporting you, guiding you. I feel like you have all the answers. You're getting the downloads with this 8/8 portal as well. It's such a powerful time. The Sun Sirius, it's like the downloads, the energy is coming through to you. You can feel it. You're feeling alive and energized and just refreshed. And now be responsible for your life, for yourself, for your happiness. Start taking the steps, again, small baby steps, daily steps, consistency, commitment. That's what this next chapter of your life requires of you. And also with the responsibility, I feel it's linked a little bit to the healing. Other people that have hurt you might not take responsibility for it. They may never take responsibility for it, and that is painful. But I feel like don't let that hold you back from your truth. Don't feel like you need them to admit or be accountable or realize what they've done for you to create magic and move forward and be happy in your own life. I feel like that's a really important message as well. I'm going to take one more card to finish the reading. One more card to finish the reading. Okay. I actually want to pull tarot. Which tarot do I want? I'm going to put tarot on the Tower card. 5 Pentacles. One more. Getting lots of Pentacles cards, which I love. That's all about. Oh, okay. I feel like this is actually incredible. We've got the Magician twice, and I was talking about the Tower card kind of liberating you, freeing you, and with this Five of Pentacles card, that's exactly it. I feel like in your daily life, like you might have started becoming just really lonely. And look at this, it's almost like this is the person within that tower. Like that's the darkness that you had around you. You got stuck, whether it was in a lifestyle, in a relationship, in a job, in a career, or maybe everything. You just started feeling stuck, and it was very lonely. And I feel like there was so much, you've just been going through a really lonely, dark time. But this can also lead to kind of frozen, like in survival mode you can, you know, fight or flight, or freeze. And I feel like maybe that's what happened. You got stuck in freeze mode and almost just so stuck and unable to find a way out. But you never lost that beauty, that magic, your power within you, your light. I feel like there's so much light within you. You were just surrounded by dark times and maybe dark people, and I feel like that's where the divine intervention came in. That's where the Tower came in to free you from this, to liberate you from self-pity as well. It's natural, it can happen. Sometimes when things are going wrong in your life and, you know, nothing seems to be working out, you seem to keep hitting dead ends, you can get stuck almost in a mindset or even of a daily routine of, you know, feeling sorry for yourself and what's the point, nothing's going to change, oh, my life is like this. And that's also kind of the universe stepping in to kind of shake things up and say, no, get out of that mindset now, enough is enough, stop feeling sorry for yourself. You are the Magician. The fact that we've got the Magician twice, I just feel like the message, I've been feeling that. I actually felt like I felt the Magician from this deck when I went, I was doing yoga earlier, and I could just see it in my mind's eye. And it's crazy that it's come out twice. And you are the Magician. You have the power in you to literally create whatever it is. It's like a blank slate with all this white. I feel like it's a blank, clean slate. We've been given opportunities with this Tower card, with the Judgment, the Hierophant. We've been given opportunities for a new life, to create the kind of life, whatever it is that we want, and how we see it in our mind's eye as well, whatever we envision. And here I feel like the mask, it's like you're ready to take the mask off. You might have been living in a certain way or with a certain persona, adopting a certain lifestyle or personality to either fit in or just seem, I feel like, to seem strong. You might be the strong one. You've always had to carry the weight, especially if you've gone through really painful relationships or childhood or upbringing. You've always had to wear that mask of just being strong and fierce and getting on with it. And I feel like now it's like you're allowed to take that mask off, to be vulnerable, to show your emotions, to express the kind of things you've been through, the sadness, the heartache. That's very real, and it's hidden a lot in society. It's very easy to, you know, be tough, be strong, stiff upper lip and all that. But actually it's your pain and what you've healed from, what you're healing from, that's what makes you so powerful and relatable to others as well. And you might even want to share your story with others, or it just feels very linked to this healing card. I feel like you're ready to drop the mask, to be the real you, but also be the vulnerable you. And that is what will help you move forward in this powerful new, again, career path or vocation or whatever it is, of connecting to others and helping to heal others. And the tools are there. You have the tools. You are the Magician. You have the guidance. It's just for you now to start taking the steps, to start using all the resources that you do have within your reach. Don't focus on what you don't have. Don't think, if I had more money, if I had more connections, no. Let's drop that mindset and think, this is what I do have, this is what I can do with what I do have, and take it from there, step by step. Okay, now I want one card. I'm going to take one more. Mirror, mirror. Okay, that's an interesting one. Oh, don't want to take both of them. I just want one card to finish the reading. Okay, two keep coming out. Okay, I'm going to take them both. Can you see this? And okay, so this is crazy. Daily morning routine. This is literally what I've been speaking about. And oh, I'm so sorry. I don't want to say it incorrectly. But I know it's the Hawaiian prayer. Ho'oponopono. I'm not even going to try to say it because I really don't want to do it injustice. But it's the Hawaiian prayer about gratitude and blessings into your life. These are honestly such powerful cards to finish with. So I'm going to read the prayer because it's, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And I actually found there's a recording of this on YouTube. There's many actually, but it's so powerful. They sound like such simple sentences. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. But when you repeat this, when you let this energy flow through you, it's guiding you to let go. It's a powerful time of healing for you. I feel like it's healing. It's like simultaneous. You're both healing from your old life and all the trauma and the pain and the hurt and the betrayal that you've gone through and that you've been carrying within you. And it's also a time to birth your kind of new life, the dream life, who you truly are. And you cannot carry the old grudges, the heaviness, the horrible emotions. It becomes so heavy and so draining and so exhausting to carry all this like anger and pain and hurt and hate within you. And having this daily morning routine and even incorporating this prayer into your routine, it's about letting go. It's about healing. It's about being more conscious with your light, with your time, with yourself, and just big changes that happen every day. But then, like I said, it's not big, dramatic, quick fix, instant gratification, spend all this money. It's small steps, and your prayers, your meditations, working on forgiveness, forgiveness comes in many ways. So I'm definitely not saying to forgive somebody that's like, I like to swear, I don't know what the nice ways of saying it, somebody that's really messed you around and messed you up or abused you in any way. It's about finding a way for yourself to move forward in the best way for you, but allowing yourself to let go of carrying all of that pain and anger, hate within you. And this is where daily morning routine is so important. Like just making changes to the way you start your day can really change your whole day, change your attitude, change your life. Something as simple as, I think I saw it, I can't remember, on Instagram or something, an army sergeant who said, making your bed every morning just changes your whole day, your whole life. And it's so true. Little steps like that, waking up, making the bed, doing a meditation, doing some yoga, some movement to get the energy flowing, eating something healthy, not filling yourself with, rubbish, crappy, fatty, processed foods. All these tiny things make a massive impact when you do them day in, day out. And there's an important message here as well with Mirror, Mirror, again, aligned with the healing and also the Hierophant. You're going to be triggered, you're going to be tested, you're going to get people pushing your buttons and annoying you, and that's okay. Like I said, you don't have to be 100% healed and whole and complete, or whatever it is you think, or whatever, the spirituality, the new age spirituality tries to sell to you. You don't have to be perfect to be happy and to live the life of your dreams, because it's a daily practice. It's something healing is something you're going to be doing. It should be a part of your self-care routine, loving yourself and working on healing any kind of trauma you're carrying. And when you're feeling triggered by others, it's like a mirror, like the universe is showing you perhaps qualities or behaviors or patterns that perhaps you're still incorporating, or things that you need to work on. And if you get, angry quickly or annoyed, or somebody says something and it causes you to react in a way that you don't feel good about, it's almost like, okay, that's happened. It's not about punishing yourself. It's about being aware and thinking, that's happened. This person is causing me to feel like this. Where am I giving my power away? Where am I reacting rather than breathing and responding? Well, what parts of myself do I need to work on healing, where I'm still being triggered or reacting in ways that I'm not totally happy with, and that's part of the journey. Like I said, it's not a quick fix. It's not like, oh my god, there's something wrong with me. That's all a part of the journey, is learning, becoming the best version of yourself, being triggered by people and places, and learning how to respond differently, how to not give your power away, how to not let others control the way you feel, and that's a process. It's a beautiful process. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this truly powerful reading, and I hope, whatever it is you're going through, if it is still in a very dark phase, just do you hang in there. It is changing this energy. It's bringing this lightness. There's so many opportunities. Just seize the opportunities and follow your intuition. Follow your inner truth. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.